this moment, this part of life right now is actually called failure. When you don't do what you're supposed to do, or not even what you're supposed to do, what you told yourself you were going to do, and that you even made accountability and almost skipped your own accountability to not do it. That's actually failure. And we all just sugarcoat it and be like, no, it's fine. You need to be gentle with yourself, da-di-da-di-da. No, you know what? Today, pretty much failure. Bar 10% of the day, which was the last hour where I finally started tidying up my room and I went and had a good shower and washed my hair. And I am so thankful to this one friend who came to a cafe and met me and just chilled a bit because I needed it. Because I was just quite sad today. Which is not an excuse for why I didn't get stuff done. I should have got stuff done regardless. But that's the reality of it. And it's only day 3. And I told myself I would do this every day, whatever this is. And this is failure. And it shouldn't be such a big word. It shouldn't be such this dramatic thing that we all think it is. And then people try and make this dramatic word less scary by being like, failure is important. It is great. It is important when you do a good fail, when you try something and fail. However, I feel like we need another word when it's whatever this is, when I didn't try hard enough. I just doom scrolled on my phone and watched YouTube videos. And there are real reasons why they're valid. However, I can also decide to be like, I'm gonna have to find better solutions. Because yes, the world is overstimulating to a point that it's stronger than us. How food's made even so addicting that it's stronger than our willpower. There are ways around it. There are loopholes. We just need to find them. And I guess I thought today I'd just be like, well, why do I want a video every day? What's the point? No one's watching. It's just me. I should be in bed by now. It's already like past midnight, and one of the things I told myself from yesterday, which destroyed today, was to go to bed on time, to wind down well, because I didn't. I literally failed. I didn't do it. I was on my phone till like 4 a.m. I woke up feeling horrible and slept in. So now I'm not so tired tonight. I'm not going to fail tonight. Well, I've already failed a little bit, but I'm going to go read my book. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to sleep, and I'm going to set that alarm, and I'm getting up regardless what happens in the morning. If that's the only thing I accomplish tomorrow, is getting out of bed on the first alarm and not snoozing, that's a win. And then the rest of the day needs to happen. I don't want this. I know failure to be a bad thing. However, this kind of failure, where it's not that you tried and then you didn't get the outcome, that kind of failure is amazing. You learn a lot. This kind of failure is a kind of failure that, first of all, I think we need to acknowledge as failure. And then secondly, you need to make a game plan as to how to get over it. First of all, get out of the hole of failure, which is me forcing myself to read my book right now. Don't go on my phone after this. And even to some point of being like, okay, what can I do in the small amount of time I have to not continue failing? Because it's only day 3 and I told myself I wanted to film every day, so I was like, I'm going to film. Doesn't matter how bad it is, I'm going to film. And go to bed. I told myself I'm going to do these videos so that I have accountability. And I know that even if, 4 minute 30 of me blabbing, it has already stewed the thoughts in my brain a bit further than they already were in the shower, stewing away as I was steaming away. Oh my God. The van just went by so fast, the whole wall shook. What was I saying? My stewing thoughts in the shower. How I can get out the hole of failure. And what can I implement? Because I heard this wonderful, not quite quote, but person saying something that you don't need discipline, which I always felt I did. I do need a bit more discipline. You don't need discipline. You need a plan of action, and you need to eliminate all the distractions. And not even distractions, you need to eliminate the path towards the things that you don't want to be doing. I need to destroy the path for me getting home, opening YouTube. I need to destroy that path when the path doesn't exist, when I make a new path that is stronger, when I don't know, I don't have my computer available to me at that hour, or I put something else in place. If I get home, when I get home, I have to have a stretch, I have to have a shower immediately, I break the path. I don't need discipline to not do it. I don't need discipline to make myself have the shower. I just do it because it's the easier path. And then from then on, things follow. The same with going to bed. I felt this effect too much today and last night. Sort out the evening and the morning gets better. We all know it. We just have to do it. And I think we are all at a point where the world is so overstimulating and the world is so hectic and everyone has too many thoughts that nothing is being processed. This whole thing of, oh, I'll just get up earlier tomorrow is not a thing how it used to be a few years ago, where this could happen and I'd sleep in a few days and I'll just get up earlier tomorrow. It was easier. Honestly, I could just do it. And I don't think it has anything to do with me being more tired now. If anything, I should have been more tired back then. The amount I was working. I have enough energy. I have more than enough energy. I'm just inundated with so much. I don't have the willpower, even in the morning when willpower is the strongest. I don't have the willpower to get up. So what am I going to do to break the cycle? I'm going to go to bed now. And I'm going to use all of tomorrow's willpower. I don't need to save any of it. Because in the start, the sacrifices, tomorrow, some of the sacrifices are, it's Sunday, I'm going to do a reset day. I don't need to do work. There's going to be minimal on my plate tomorrow besides get out of bed on that first alarm. That's it. Path to least resistance. Phone on the other side of the room. I'm going to put a wonderful song as my alarm, because often my alarm song pisses me off to the end of the earth and I can't do it. Puts me in a bad mood. I'm going to change my alarm song now to something marvellous so that while it's playing I have 2 minutes in bed to kind of have a bit of breath. I'm not running out of bed trying to like snooze it because I want this horrible noise to go away. I'm just going to have a nice little song. I'm going to get up. I'm going to have a stretch. I'm going to do some jumping jacks because it is freezing. It's -1, no, it's -2 outside. It's 15 degrees inside. That's why I've got a red nose even having a hot shower. That's it. And maybe it looks like I've been looking sideways this whole time. I'm still filming on my front camera and can't see where my front camera is. And I do feel better. And I'm glad I filmed. A lot longer than I expected. There's something that's quite grounding about really accepting that this part of life, like right now, no, not right now, an hour or two ago, was called failure. This part of life right now that I'm sitting in is the point of an important decision. And I don't think we see it as an important decision so much, we see it as the minor thing. Whereas this is the important decision, it's what I do right now, the moment that you're conscious. Good night.